Good morning, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So, as we can see, the total crypto market cap has not really recovered at all. Nothing's recovered. We're still looking very bearish. We've basically just held pat the entire night. It looks to me like we're just waiting for an outright drop to get back down to 75 cents. That's what it looks like to me. It'd make perfect sense. We'd come back down to where it started almost. Or we have to stop off at like that 85, 88 cent mark and then go to 75. But we're getting down to 75 and 67 out of this bear pennant. It's just the way it works. I don't make up the rules. For everybody who checked out my ISO headquarters, we picked up like 27 subscribers after I switched the channel. Put out that first update. And I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. There were some great comments and there's some... I think that's going to be a home run channel. Kenny, I'm glad you and your wife enjoyed it too. Tell her that means a lot to me. And I appreciate you for, getting me into the ISO and making me understand just how important it was so long ago. I had heard of the ISO, but I never really did the full research to understand what it was. I knew of the crossover, but I didn't know exactly the implications of it. So... some 7 months ago, Kenny set me on the right path, and it's been a hell of a learning experience, and I think I've done a phenomenal job. So thank you, Kenny. Obviously, you helped me out with some of that knowledge is what eventually led me to start the ISO headquarters channel, and I appreciate it. So, and then also check out my Swing Traders Anonymous, which I put out 3 phenomenal updates yesterday. We're getting about 200 views a video now, so we're steadily growing. It's really cool. So, and then also check out my Twitter. All that's in the video description below, including if you want to join Tom's Army or send a donation to the community fund. Those links are in the video description below as well, but not required. This content's free after all. So, this is what we're waiting for, guys. I mean, we're so tight now. These zones have tightened up. There's nothing else to do. We're just waiting for the drop. We're waiting for the other foot, the other shoe to drop, so to say. But we're run out of time here, ladies and gentlemen. Run out of time. It's gonna dump. This is the last candle. This is the last daily candle that will look like this. It's perfect. It went through absolutely perfect. So we're waiting for the drop. So as you can see, some of my stuff moved to the top side. That's because some of the ISO related coins are going to start to be moved up on top of Bitcoin. Obviously, XRP, XLM, DGB, and the ones I cover right now are still on the bottom side of Bitcoin, but that's just because of the way I have it set up. But ISO particulars, besides the XRP, XLM that you see right here, are on the top side. There's a few that need to be switched up there, like Theta, because that's part of the... Well, I don't want to go into Theta, but it's going to be huge when we switch over. Theta Fuel have to be up there. So we'll be doing some upgrades on here, too, to correlate with the new ISO headquarters YouTube channel. That has 257 subscribers right now, so go take a look. I mean, it's not a new channel, but I overhauled the Dogecoin and U, which it'll still cover Dogecoin and Chiba. They're both part of the ISO. And then with DGB, we're looking at the same thing, guys. I'm not going to go in a deep update here. But you can see where DGB is going. We got that blue arrow pointing down because that's where it comes out the pennant. And then the second smaller pennant that it formed, it also comes down to 3412. So when you start to get confluency and you start to get things that are starting to point in the same direction, I like to have evidence. I like to see the facts, and I like to see the structure in front of me. So that's exactly what's going on with DGB. It's so confluent to 3412. I have no doubt that it's going to be down there. And then ultimately further once we... make a rebound and then fall back down. So number one thing I'd be watching for this morning, watch Bitcoin, see if it can make any kind of rebound. It seems like it's just slowly dying. So now it was under 42,000. It made a small push over 42. But the next move down on Bitcoin, that's the drop. But there's one more drop in between that you guys know. There's 39.8. Here, let's just put all these back up. 39.3. Because you're not just going to go to 34,000. And then we already know we have these 37,000 somewhere. So you got 2 drops to get by. So 39, it's supposed to be 39.3, but that's close enough. No, it's not. I like it to be accurate. Close enough. 39.5, then down to 37.2, then 34,480. But 34,480 is the target out of the bear pennant, which is a technical target. So we're going to hit 34,480. We did have a couple smaller pennants that we had formed, and one of them went down to 37,2 something. So, and then we know we have to get by 39,521. So stay blessed, everybody, but pay attention to what I'm saying. Like, really pay attention.